Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content. So if any of that does sound interesting to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow along on my YouTube journey, I guess you should say financial journey, to paying off over $200,000 in student loan debt. I am officially under $180,000 now, so I've paid off a good chunk of it, but still got a lot to go. So on this video, we are closing out the first half of June, so the 1st to the 14th. I get paid twice a month on the 1st and the 15th. So we use each of those paychecks to budget accordingly and I guess basically survive off of those funds. I am using the Budget by Paycheck workbook from the Budget Mom. I have gone through and highlighted all of my expenses based off my expense tracker. This is a free worksheet from the Budget Mom's website. And then I went through and I highlighted everything. So we're going to add it up and then we're going to close out the full June for the 1st to the 15th that we set up. And I'll link that video up here. If you already know how to do the closeout of the expenses and the calculations, you can just skip ahead. I'll have it time stamped below so you don't have to watch this part. But I know it's helpful for some of you because it is the most difficult piece, I think, to really catch on to, if I remember from my years ago starting. I've got my coffee here. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. We're getting this done, getting it filmed so I can get it up for you. All right, so let's see here. Let's start with groceries. So 33. I already know I'm going to be really high on groceries. 48 plus 59.84. So 108.07. And then eating out, I think actually I'll be high on eating out. 0.01 plus 14.51 plus 6.62 plus 9.0, maybe not. 11.55 plus 9.88. Okay, 59. I have like a lot of small transactions. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you guys. My boyfriend, when we go out to eat, he 99% of the time pays for it. I try to pick up the tab as often as he'll let me. This was something actually we talked about really early on in our relationship because I am very independent. Like, I don't need anyone to take care of me financially. I've got my own things going on, and it's always like uncomfortable for me when like someone is constantly paying and I feel like I'm not contributing. And so I had asked him really early on in our relationship, what are you comfortable with? Because I know he's a very generous man and he likes paying for things, especially because his expenses are much lower than mine. And he was like, oh, like I can pay 1 out of every like 10 times. Like, we don't count it like tallying things, but I try to just be really conscious to pick up the tab when I can, just so it's not like he's literally always paying, but it's also he pays way more than I pay. So that's why like my eating out expenses are always so low, because he's picking up the tab. But honestly, if I wasn't in that relationship with him, I wouldn't even be going to a lot of those places. So my eating out probably would be a little bit higher, but not dramatically. Okay, so we've got car done. Then we need debt, 550 plus 1,000 plus 338. Had a lot of debt payoff this pay period. Plus, there's some more over here, 218. Again, we're trying to pay off my credit card debt. That is like #1 priority right now. So 2,642.99. That's a lot of money. Like, that is more than what my W-2 was, but I had a lot of transfers in, and we'll go over that here soon, but we're gonna recalculate it. So 55 plus. So we're focusing on my Alaska Airlines credit card debt right now, and then we'll be focusing on my Roth 401k, and then we will be moving on to a like reserve fund, and I'll have to explain that in a whole video. But then after that's built, which is like a secondary emergency fund, but it's basically for housing expenses because I am paid in like a commission and base salary basis. And then after that reserve fund, which I would like it to be about $15,000. Once that's saved for, we'll focus on really paying down my student loans like even more. But right now, those are my priorities. I'm still paying down my student loans. I'm still putting extra towards my student loans every month. I'm right now focusing on the highest interest rate one. I pay the interest off the other ones, and then I am putting all the extra money allocated towards that higher interest. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before, but it is making like progress a little bit faster versus splitting up across, because there's like 4 all within for like each year I went to college, and they all have different interest rates, if you can believe it. None of them are the exact same. One's at like 7.7%, one's at like 6%. It all depended on the market that year, to be honest. I always talk about this. I'm like, I could do a whole video on just how predatory student loans are in my experience of having them, and how you're like 18. Yes, you're a legal adult, but you're not given the tools to truly understand the ripple effect of taking out loans like this, and loans that are accruing interest when you're not even paying them because you're in school. Like how terrible is that? Like you're in school and like basically it's costing you more. I don't know. Like I know I made the decision to take out the loans, but I don't think I was really prepared for the amount it truly costed at the end of the day. So that just is what it is. I guess we're gonna cross this out because we might have to allocate this on different, wait, hold on. Okay, it's, I didn't do this very well. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Plus 13. I had a transaction that like has not posted to my account, and I don't know why. It's very odd to me, because I picked up my order from Walgreens. I ended up returning the order from Walgreens, and they actually gave me more back than what I paid because I used a coupon. I don't know how it all works. And then I bought what I really wanted because they had to substitute something in my order. And so that's what this is, or maybe it's not what this is. One of the two. So anyhow, I'll have to account for it probably in the next pay period because it will be an expense on the account if it ever posts. I don't know. Okay, we've got all the stuff with highlight. So then travel vacay, did we have anything? I didn't go anywhere, so we're gonna say no. Pets, we did have some expenses for over here. 3.63. Oh, that's it. Okay, 0.63. Business was 0, medical was 0, and clothes. I did have a little bit of a clothes purchasing, like literally Old Navy and Costco. I found these great leggings at Costco for working out, and they are my new favorite. I wear all 3 pairs probably once a week. 6.2, so definitely worth it. I didn't budget for it, but I had enough in my checking account. Okay, so we've got all of this calculated. Now we need to go back to, this is where I need to have the highlighters because they help me be able to flip back and forth in the binder easily. This one right here. Okay, perfect. So for my W-2 income, we did have $2,628. So that was accurate. 2628. Side hustles. We did have side hustle here, so 305. I don't think we had anything else. Savings, payback, savings, Venmo, payback, refund. Oh, maybe I did calculate it and I just didn't realize. Okay, so never mind on this one. I ended up putting it right here. Okay, just ignore that whole tangent on the Walgreens. Okay, but side hustles was 305. 305. Payback, we're gonna have to get a calculator for this. So we had, that was side hustles, payback for my pet insurance. So 338, savings, payback here, 7.4 for my roommate for utilities. That was savings, Venmo. This was birthday money, so I don't really know what to do with that. I might calculate that in savings. Payback from another pet insurance, 218. Well, same pet insurance, and then refund. We're just gonna do that as payback. So 651.29. So 651.29, and then I did pull a lot of money into savings from savings. So we got that. Savings 104. We got the payback. Savings 314 plus 64 plus 125 plus, okay, that's it. So 607. 607 we pulled from savings. So 607. All right, so we've got 2628 plus 305 plus 651.29. Oops, 651.29 plus 607 gives us 4191. We'll do this again. 2628 plus 305 plus 651 plus 607. Okay, perfect. I just didn't do the decimals. So then we gotta go back to rent, which was 505 because we took 430. I just did it in the same expense on the expense tracker. Car insurance, we've up to $75 going forward. That should be a saving, so we did do 75. And then life insurance, 22, pet insurance, 47. So this was all correct. 22, 47. Boxing gym was 55 and student loan was 550. So 55 and 550. And then therapy should be a self-care, right? $25. And then Roth, we did put more towards Roth. So I'm gonna do the extra. Should I just do it up here? Let's just do it up here because I can't keep things straight. So 50 plus 125 is probably all that we put. 185. Did I put $10? Oh, transfer Tuesday. So 185 is the amount total we put towards the Roth. So 25, 185. And then UW tickets, let's see. This was more expensive. 141. 141. Okay, so let's calculate the fixed expenses here. So we had 430 plus 75 plus 75 plus 22 plus 47 plus 55 plus 550 plus 25 plus 185 plus 141 equals 1605. Double check the math here, make sure I didn't miss anything. 2 plus 47 plus 55 plus 550 plus 25 plus 185 plus 141. Perfect. Then we take the 4191 minus 1605. 2005.86. We're doing really good. We're doing really great. I just had to take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so I'm moving down. 86. I guess I could have put the Roth and the extra investments here, but we didn't. Okay, grocery 108. So 108. Eating out was, wow, like right on the money, $60. Gas and cars, so this was more expensive, 143. I had to get something like fixed in my car, so I ended up pulling that actually from like a sinking fund. I already forgot how much it was. 143. 143. So it's more than I budgeted, but I had the money in a car maintenance fund. I'm sure you've seen it as I've gone through and done the different sinking funds. Investments will just do 0. Fun and entertainment. We had this is fun and entertainment. So the only other one I think was this $28 amount, which was basically 29. So let's call it 29. Holiday, I did not actually buy the gift I wanted for Father's Day. I'm gonna just double it onto my dad's birthday, which is coming up soon. Self-care, so after the gym and therapy, I did not spend any money. I did not get my nails done. I'm hoping maybe I can get them done this week, so it'll be in a different pay period. I just like lost track of time, to be honest. So I didn't end up spending that. Miscellaneous was $28. Travel was $0, and pets was, we'll say, $4. Okay, let's see here. So we've got 108 plus 60 plus 143 plus 29 plus 28 plus 4 is 372. 372. Double check our math, because sometimes I miss things or my fingers hit wrong. Okay, great. So then we take 2586 minus 372, gives us 2214. So 2214. And then we had 60, 35, 25. That is what went there. So 2214 minus 60 gives us 2154. 2154. So let's see how much we put towards the Alaska Airlines credit card. So debt, we already accounted for that in the student loans. We had 1,000 plus 338 plus 7438 plus 378 plus 218. I guess it all went towards the Alaska card. This one. 2. Yeah, I guess did I not put anything towards my Discover? I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Okay, hopefully that's all the maths. I'm seeing that it's not mathing. Maybe I calculated something incorrectly. Let's do this again. So I got that covered. We're going down, debt. So 1,000 plus 338 plus 7438 plus 378 plus 218 plus 8461. $2,092. I swear I put something towards my Discover card, but I don't see it on here. I'm like, am I missing something? Did I forget to calculate something? Let's see how much we're off by. So 2093 basically. So we did this, I guess this was 0. 2093. 2154 minus 2093 is $61. So now I'm like, okay, where did that $61 go? Is there anything like close to it? I'm not really seeing it. $61. Because this is 0. I didn't write 0. But it did come out to 0. Like I confirmed with my checking account, everything was accurate. So I must have missed something somewhere. And maybe you guys caught it in my calculation of where I missed some money. Clothes. We got pet. We got. There's nothing missing over here. $61. That's a lot of money to be missing. I normally don't come out like that. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know what to do. We're probably just gonna call it a wash because I forgot to calculate the clothes. That's it. Here we are. Okay, clothes, we had budgeted 0. That's what happened. I always forget because I don't put it anywhere else. Okay, oh my god, thank god. Okay, so it basically was $63. So 63. Okay, so technically we went to the, like, if I only had round numbers, we were -2, but I'm gonna say we did pretty darn good with our calculations. I take it all back because of the rounding. I didn't calculate my clothes anywhere else, so that is what was missing. Phew, I am so happy I found that. I would have been sitting here for like the next hour trying to figure out where that $61 went. $61 is enough for me to be like, okay, we got to figure this out, but I'm glad I saw that at the last minute, so thank goodness. But that is it for this video. Again, priorities going into the next paycheck will be paying off the Alaska credit card and then my Roth IRA. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next one very soon. Bye, everyone.